I've once had an adventurous story in India last year. Probably my worst travel day. First time flying Air India. Fancy. I like it. How you doing, my man? That was a close call. Over the next few weeks, I want to show you this country from a side you might have not seen before. From the villages, to the beaches, to the big city. Welcome to India. Okay guys, but before we continue with today's adventure, let me tell you about a thing that you probably should have if you're planning to travel, if you're planning to come to India. So right now we are in front of the Taj Palace here. You're gonna see more of it very soon. But you see, if you're on the road, a medical insurance is something that you probably should get. Personally, I am using Safety Wing. They're also today's video partner. Seriously guys, just stay safe on the road. Travel medical insurance. Thing about them is they're fairly flexible, so you can book them for a couple of weeks or a couple of months, or use it as a long-term travel medical insurance. They're also fairly affordable if you compare them to major competitors at a similar insurance value. They actually offer a really good value. On the other hand, if something might happen, you know, they have a 24/7 hotline. So you see me here walking around, let's say I have to contact them, they're always available. Of course, worldwide coverage. So if you're in India, if you're traveling to Bali, Thailand, Brazil, whatever it might be, Safety Wing has got you covered. So I will make sure to leave their link in the description. You can just go check it out. Within a couple of minutes, you're insured. You can get the certificate even if you're already on the road. So busy India. If you're planning to come, a travel medical insurance, Safety Wing, first thing down in the description. Whew, there's a busy street here. All right. So, good morning right now from Colombo, Sri Lanka. Gonna be leaving this country, gonna be going to a place not too far, yet I think in many ways perhaps a different world. So after a good 6 weeks in Sri Lanka, today I'm gonna take you along. So walking along the street back to my hotel, gonna be grabbing my stuff and taking an Uber to the airport. Actually, it's funny, I'm walking by right now the High Commission of India, so already seeing a little Indian flag flying here. And yeah, so why are we leaving Sri Lanka? In many ways, actually, it is a delayed departure, let's say it like that. The plan was to stay for 1 month. Last minute, literally the last day, I'm like, yo, I didn't have enough. I was about to book a flight 2 days ahead, but then I was like, hey, there's still more beaches to see. I kind of feel like I didn't fully understood the country. It's not a big place. The beautiful teardrop island here, some say. The jewel of the Indian Ocean. But trust me, India is gonna be fun. 2 days in a very big city that you're gonna see at the end of this video. Then we're gonna fly over to, again, some beaches, see a little bit of contrast between Sri Lanka beaches and Indian beaches, beach towns, if you will. And then we're gonna be going to the biggest city, which, you know, it's gonna be a nice little video series of around 2 weeks. So we'll see, maybe 10 videos or something, document the whole experience. And yeah, this is pretty much kind of like the main road of Colombo. Colombo actually surprised me of how fairly cute and small the city is in some ways, depends on what you compare it to. I would wonder the population, probably a couple million. And yeah, let's head out. Airport bound. First, maybe get a few snacks here. Alrighty, here's my driver to the airport. Hello. On to the airport, yep. Let's go. Okay, thank you. Bye. You too. We have arrived. Colombo International Airport. So like a $10 taxi for like 1 hour to the airport. Pretty good. So departures, let's see. With the India visa, they tell you you have to print it out. I have to print out the email. I hope there'll be enough. And yeah, let's hope for a smooth transition into a new country today. So this is a little bit how it looks here. You have some type of ticket office. Departure over there. I'm very happy we're not living in the times anymore where you have to wear any kinds of weird masks. Unless you want to. Then God bless. Okay guys, here we are at the departure hall of the Colombo airport, and you know what? I have like a little realization that usually I buy my mom a magnet everywhere I go, but I've been going to more or less the same countries, but Sri Lanka is a new one. So, Mama, we're coming. Which one is it gonna be? Something like this or like that? Okay.
Ồ, đám mèo em.
Okay guys, so we have just checked in, everything good. We're flying Air India for the first time in my life. I think it's the more formal airline, so we'll see. Maybe we'll get some little masala going or something on the flight. I think there's a meal included, I'm not sure. But yeah, gonna be going through immigration right now. Okay guys, as always I'm a little bit, yeah, everybody has boarded, but yeah, we're just on time. No, actually now they're like lining up. I don't like to stand up in the line, so sounds a bit. And so there we go, leaving beautiful Sri Lanka. So security is extra tight here, checking every little notch. Let's get in here. 1.5 hour flight, weather is beautiful, so takeoff should be cool as well. Hello, how are you? Oh, look at that. Wow, Air India is looking interesting. It's interesting. So actually, luckily, somewhat surprisingly, sorry, not many people. Often flights I've taken different airlines to India has been really packed. Long time ago. First time flying Air India. Fancy, I like it. A little bit old, the plane, but kind of cute. So some type of arrival cart, filling it out, and yeah, it's gonna be a 2-hour flight. I think overall it's gonna be quite nice. Weather. And during the flight, gonna be finishing a book bought in Bali a couple months ago. Reading usually a couple of chapters just to kind of like calm the mind a little bit. Philosophy. Courage is calling. Chicken. Thank you so much. Oh yes. So guys, I fell asleep and I've been woken up by this beautiful lady bringing me something to eat, something to hydrate me, to raise the spirits on our way. That's what you do. What do we got here? Some type of chicken biryani, lots of like little snacks on the side, little dessert I think. Oh yeah, that looks good actually. Indians know how to do some nice, yeah. Getting a bit wild towards the end here, the flight. Shaky. We have touchdown in Chennai, India. So let's hope for smooth getting out. Have to get the checked luggage. I've once had an adventurous story in India last year. Probably my worst travel day. Okay guys, so here we are. We just got stamped in a 5-year freaking visa. It's not funny to think of those numbers, to think where are you gonna be in life in 2028, but yeah. Basically, could have applied for a 1-month visa, a 1-year visa, or a 5-year visa. And a 5-year visa was double the price of a 1-year visa, so I was like, sometimes maybe a layover, maybe go for another trip, who knows, maybe 2 to 3 years from now, high chance would want to come again, so why not? 5-year visa, 2028, let's do this. Okay, so we have 1,000.
Some of the taxi fare.
Sorry? Oh, and the taxi is already paid. Some money. Okay guys, very random, so I'm trying to do a money exchange. The exchange guy tells me the rate is 78. I'm like, this doesn't sound that good, but fine. On top of that, 20% tax. Then I go to the taxi guy, he gives me 85. Yeah, I got one of these papers. So guys, just paid 700 rupees. I think that's around like $7-8, something like that. Just to quickly get into, let's say, the city. So, a bit of a construction here on the streets of Chennai, on the airport streets.
1894.
Who is my driver?
1823.
Ready to go? So guys, going somewhere, God knows where. Already some charges are being riled upon us. So I just paid for the taxi, now they want me to pay for some type of parking for the taxi. Are you crazy? So we go to T Nagar Upar Hotel. Upar. You know? We're here. Well guys, not too bad at all. Actually, fairly interesting looking area. Let's get into the room. Hello. For check-in? Booking Danny?
Booking name, sir?
Danny. On booking. Okay guys, just passing through for a day, got a simple room. Let's head out. Well guys, this is genuinely my very first couple of steps here on Indian soil right now. So a friend of mine has been to this city before, shout out to Chris. And he said that this area is a bit more modern in a way. At least parts of it, and yeah, just kind of like walking around here a little bit. In many ways, just like modern, also in the sense of kind of like older, modern in the sense of older buildings now. Just kind of like more, perhaps colonial style, older style buildings, whereas a residential area. So not too bad. The first thing obviously you notice is much more honking, much more street, let's say, activity compared to where I'm coming from right now, Colombo. But yeah, we are here, and this is officially now the beginning of a completely new, in some way little, in some way maybe big travel series. So I think it's gonna be at least around 10 videos from here. I'm gonna be here for one full day tomorrow. After that, we're going to Goa. I really want to get a comparison of like Sri Lanka beaches here, most famous in India, Goa, a couple of days. Then Mumbai, and then we'll see from there. Maybe dip out, Dubai, then Eastern Europe. Georgia is on the list in the next couple of months. But this is roughly as kind of like the plan if you're new here by any chance. Well, as of for now, this is going to be, let's say, a bit of an adventure series. Generally, the premise on the channel is building a life of freedom. We have arrived, guys. No, seriously. It looks like you speak with the horn here. Nothing else. But yeah, basically I document my life here on the channel around the idea of building a life of freedom around the world. India has been a country that always intrigued me. I think in the next 10 to 20 years it's going to be a global superpower, which it definitely in some ways already is, but I find it interesting. Their culture, especially, let's say, their pop culture, they have completely, let's say, the second largest pop culture in the world is, you know, Indian, Bollywood, things like that. And so it's quite interesting. So soon also the most populated country in the world, so that is kind of like the draw for me. Chennai, one of the largest cities, the capital of the state here. Tamil Nadu, I think, something like that. But yeah, got some like little temples, and I would say what I'm gonna do right now is head out to a local mall. How you doing, brother? Some snacks they're selling over there. But yeah, this definitely looks a bit like more. Oh, look at that, man's making some chai. Hello. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna be heading out to a mall right now. There's some things I need to pick up. A SIM card for sure, and would be nice to get some headphones as well. And if I'm going to a mall, I just looked up in Chennai, largest most, let's say, biggest mall, and that's where we're going to be heading to right now. Tomorrow we're going to film a bit of a first impression of the city and go to a couple of the famous areas. But yeah, see you in the next one. How you doing, my man? That was a close call, but we got it. At least we get the adventure train, and that is what it's all about today.